My name's Ilona Gaynor and I'm a designer who lives in London. My work's quite surreptitious in its nature, and it deals with quite complex ideas that aren't related to being sympathetic to the human need. Disruption would be the only theme that allows the Design Museum to be interested in the kind of work I do. Disruption is a tricky thing. For me, it is more about how you can use ingenuity and cunning to attack something from a different perspective. The challenges are being able to translate quite research-based ideas, research-based meaning that they could easily take the form of an essay or a book, but translating it into a way that people from age 7 to 70 could be interested in a public museum such as the Design Museum. As if design was a feature film, feature films are obviously incredibly entertaining and people go to the cinema to be entertained, but whilst they're being entertained, they're kind of slipped, I suppose, not a moral objective, but an objective that's much more than that of being entertained. So I think design could be pulled apart like the way you pull apart cinema and then pull it together into equating to an interesting scenario or a situation or a place where people can begin to imagine things unfolding. And that's what my work tends to do. I kind of did so much research that I designed myself out of a project, which is always a danger, but sometimes that happens. So the research went too far and it sort of wasn't working. But now where it's sort of come forward is the topic is still the same, which is law, and is trying to position the courtroom as a television studio. The kind of goal is to make a film after this. A scripted film inside a courtroom in front of a real jury, and have them believe that have them look at different genres of telling one particular but very real case, whereby, I don't know, something as drastic as a murder case or a rape case, for example, could be portrayed as a comedy, which is an awfully dark thought, but quite interesting in the same sense. I kind of want a sort of vaguely entertaining piece of work, and I like that a pop cultural project can enter into the Design Museum, because often it's quite serious design, you know, serious chairs and tables and shiny things, whereas this is kind of humorous.